Yo, what up, my crypto crew? Today we are talking about Dogecoin's new momentum, a historic US stablecoin law, the Fed's rate freeze, fresh rumors of altcoin ETFs, finances planning for your crypto after you're gone, America's growing mountain of debt, and a giant password leak you can't ignore. If any of that sounds useful, hit like, subscribe, and share. And link with someone who still thinks blockchain is a stack of wooden toys. Let's jump right in. Doge stirs again. Price action. Dogecoin has been printing higher highs for 2 weeks. For newcomers, that means the price keeps nudging upwards each time it dips. Many traders see that as a sign of strength. Whale activity on-chain data shows more than 1 billion worth of Doge scooped up by large holders in the last month. Big wallets usually move first when they expect a bigger move. ETF talk analysts at 2 firms have floated the idea of a Dogecoin exchange-traded fund. No filings yet, but chatter alone can fuel enthusiasm. Remember how spot Bitcoin ETF news pushed Bitcoin earlier this year. Whether you see Doge as a joke or a movement, each keeps refusing to roll over. If an ETF ever does appear, expect fireworks and 40 new Shiba Inu profile pictures in your group chat. Yeah, the Genesis Act passes. What happened? Well, Congress approved the Generating National Innovation and United States Act, Genesis. For the first time, stablecoins, digital dollars that stay pegged to $1, get a clear legal framework. And the market's reaction? Well, Visa and MasterCard shares dropped about 5% on their headline. Talk about crash and burn. Investors worry that fast low-fee stablecoin payments could cut in to traditional card revenue. White House's tone? Well, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said on X, stablecoins can reinforce dollar supremacy. Translation? Well, the government finally sees crypto as a tool and not a threat. Then there was the Trump tweet. The president posted 3 rocket ship emojis and the word about time. Subtle, but the internet got the message. Regulators just gave crypto its first grown-up passport stamp. That's a big deal. Like getting permission to drive the family car instead of riding in the shopping cart. You better believe it. Fed holds rates. Trump not so impressed. The Federal Reserve kept interest rates unchanged at its June meeting. No cut, no hike, just steady. President Trump called the decision out of touch and repeated his claim that lower interest rates would supercharge growth and Bitcoin. For crypto markets, a steady rate often means sideways price action until something new shakes the tree. Think of interest rates as a thermostat of money. The Fed just left the dial where it is. Trump wants it on tropical vacation. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is sitting on the couch deciding who to listen to. All right, crew, altcoin ETF Buzz. After spot Bitcoin and Ether funds, asset managers are hinting at baskets for Solana, Cardano, and even meme coin indexes. That's right, the SEC hasn't approved anything yet, but insiders say filing documents are being drafted. If greenlit, smaller coins could get the same wave of institutional cash we saw with Bitcoin. In plain English, more buyers, possibly higher prices. Imagine a grocery cart ETF build with every altcoin you've ever mispronounced. If Wall Street can package it and charge a fee, they usually do. Next up, Binance plans crypto inheritance. Binance says it's building a feature that lets users name heirs for their wallets. If the owner passes away, the assets transfer automatically. Why it matters? Today, if no one knows your private keys, your coins vanish forever. Guys, I can't stress that shit enough. And on-chain will solve that without paying a lawyer your seed phrase. Finally, Grandma's famous casserole recipe and her Bitcoin in the same estate plan. Just don't glue your seed phrase to the fridge. US debt tops 37 trillion. The national debt clock just crossed 37 trillion. That's 12 zeros. And then 3 more. Rising debt often weakens confidence in government money, pushing some investors towards scarce assets like gold and, yes, you better believe it, Bitcoin. If the debt were a stack of $100 bills, it would reach past the moon and back. Good reason to hold something the government can't print. And don't you forget it. Now, crew, I am always going on about security. Security. 16 billion passwords leaked. If you ever need a reason to change your password, hell, I just gave you 16 billion reasons to change that shit. A massive archive of passwords from Apple, Facebook, and Google accounts have hit the dark web forums. Action step, well, new passwords. 2-factor authentication, preferably a hardware key. Step 1. Change that shit. Password 123. Step 2, stop reusing that shit. Step 3, thank me later. But seriously, crew, get a good, strong password and change that shit today. All right, crew, I got some questions for you. Yes, it's that time again. If Dogecoin ETF landed tomorrow, would you buy, or is Doge strictly for memes? Will the Genesis Act make stablecoins part of your daily life? Yes? No? Maybe so? Sure, you guys let me know. What small crypto projects deserve next week's Sniff Test? Come on, crew, I want to hear from you, and we will give it a look. Drop your answers below. Smart, funny comments get a shout out on the show. Yeah. So Dogecoin is barking. The Genesis Act just gave crypto the green light. The Fed hit pause. Binance is planning your on-chain will. And hackers stole half the internet's passwords. Stay sharp, keep your keys safe, and remember, decentralize the shit out of everything. BitRex out.